I'm going to need to use these as fans. Good morning. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Psychic Cafe for today, Tuesday, the 2nd of February. How is everybody today? I just straightened my hair, so I'm overheating. I was fine before I straightened my hair. It's just so hot though, that straightener, hey? Having it around your head. Wow. So, as usual, I'm going to pull the cards out for the collective. How interesting. Hey, did you watch the energy update for today, Tuesday, the 2nd of February? A lot of it had crossover with yesterday's Psychic Cafe. I never remember, hey, because I make the dailies well in advance. I don't remember what I've put in them, so it kind of was very interesting that there's a lot of crossover about the leadership of healers and stuff like that. And it was also, about more shadow work, but about being okay with other people's shadows. But I didn't say it like that because I hadn't done the Psychic Cafe from yesterday yet. So here we go. So I'm going to pull the cards out and channel and do all of that stuff that I do. Hi, Jan. And if you want a mini read from your higher self, then you can have one of those. It's by donation. Click the Super Chat Super Sticker or the pinned comment tells you what to do anyway. There's a PayPal link in the pinned comment. If those things don't work for you. What's going on here? There you go. Come on. Good morning, Maria and Arabella and Linda and April. Hey, Jen. 2 Jens. And Christine, how are you all? Good, I hope. I'm good today. A little bit hot right now, but that will calm down very soon. Okay, let's get shuffling. And remember, if you've got a question for your higher self, put a Q at the start of your comment, just so I can find it easier, because I can't read all the comments now. Not while I'm channeling. I got to do one thing or the other. Of course, I'm a woman, so I can multitask, but channeling and reading comments at the same time is beyond me. Maybe one day I'll be able to do that. Hopefully not, though. It's kind of nice to be focused, isn't it? Hey, Tanya. Hey, Sabrina. And Charlotte. Good morning. Let's do this. Let's get some cards out. I did do the recordings yesterday. I did the dailies yesterday for this next week. Wow. A lot of great information coming through right there in those dailies. So I wonder if it's going to come out. Just a cord cutting I did last night. Not a meditation. I asked Archangel Michael. I had that quandary of why I was dreaming about my ex-husband. I'm like, what is all of this about? We've been divorced 21 years. I've not got any letting go to do that. I'm like, why? Why am I dreaming about him all of a sudden? And so I'm like, oh, it was when I was watching Missy last night. I went to bed. Morning, Rebecca. I was watching Missy's thing last night as I went to bed. And she said something about them not letting you go. I'm like, oh, of course, yeah. I know he's not letting me go. I know he's bitter about it. So it's his attachment to me. So then I went to Archangel Michael asking, cut it off. Cut it off. Cut that attachment off. No more people having access to my energy when I've let them go, right? It's got to run both ways. And wow, when I saw what was going on, when Archangel Michael stepped in, because I see it like a video when energy healing stuff is going on. It was really thick. It was like a big cable, like a big power cable. Crazy, huh? I'm good today. Yeah, I'm good today. Thank you. Got to follow the signs again. I'm not going to read it. Follow the signs, everybody. Follow the signs. We're getting a lot of them, aren't we? Focus. Focus. Come on, camera. Takes a while to wake up the camera, doesn't it, in the morning? Oh, bathtubs. Did you all do that? I'm jealous. I just hung out by the pool. A little bit. I hung out by the pool a little bit. Good morning, Nikki. Well, good night. Good night, Nikki. Okay, we're not focusing, which means the camera's got to be stopped and started again. Hang on. I'll be right back. Let's get rid of all of this off my phone as well. Right, have we got focus now? Yes. Just, I don't know. The camera doesn't want to wake up in the mornings. Wanted to stay in bed. Follow the signs. Follow the signs today, so we're getting a lot of signs. Isn't that the card that came out in the energy update? It came out with something. I don't know. I'll do so many readings. I do so many readings. It's hard to remember which ones they come up in, but I'm pretty sure we got about sometime recently. Follow the signs. Follow the signs. Follow the signs, synchronicities, that kind of thing. We're being led. Told you. Like more than ever. Like we're always being led by our higher selves and the universe, but more than ever right now. Trying to get us to do something. Hi, Murray. Mari. Were you going to have a bath? You were going to have a bath tonight. Sun got there before you. Okay, more cards. So I am interested in what's going to come out today because those dailies for next week. Very interesting information about the masculine came out. Where are our masculines? Oh, not so masculine. That sounds bad. I don't mean it like that. The guys that follow me tend to be in the feminine energy, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Hi, Azalea. Let's get some more cards out for the collective then. So if you're new here, you're watching the replay, come live sometime. If you want a mini read, it's by donation now. So super chat, super sticker, or check out that pinned comment while I'm live. There's a PayPal link in there in case all of that stuff doesn't work for you. And if you've got a question for your higher self, put a Q at the start of your comment so I can find it easy. My dear friend, what's this? And did you notice in the energy update we had a lot of cards that came out in yesterday's Psychic Cafe as well, repeating themselves. You put lots of goodies in your bathtub that look like a recipe. Cooking yourself. Soup. Christine soup. We've got, my dear friend, lifelong friendship, dependability, solidarity. If you recall the card, The Journey, you may recognize a similar scene here. Oh, chicken. But this time, both the woman and the deer are much older. Time has passed and the two are still companions. They've seen many... Hey, Jackie. They've seen many seasons together, many sunny joys and cold sorrows. Their wisdom has grown like the graceful antlers the woman holds for comfort. The deer supports her and she returns a loving touch to a dear friend. This reminds me of the animals, of the pets, like chicken being clingy right now. You're halfway through the energy update. Dead sea salt. That's the grey stuff, isn't it? Like slush. It's reminding me of what's going on with the animals at the moment. The animals being super clingy. They're feeling something. Well, chicken sniffing the love deck right now. She's sniffing the box. Thanks, Maria. Our best friends, the animals. The cats and the dogs and stuff. And the goats. And the birds. Hi, Nina. Hi, Donna Marie. Hey, Callie. Suzanne. Coffee. Okay, let's get a legendary lady out. Marie? Do you have a question for your reading? I often get your name, Maria or Maria, and I often think when I'm saying it, is it Maria or Marie? Not quite sure. Let's get a goddess out. What goddess wants to be with us today? All of them, apparently. Yeah, so I was kind of happy that I did those videos yesterday for the dailies. Stop being so lazy. Got on with my work. I'll do pick a card read today. Probably how they're feeling about it. I don't think I've done one of those for a while. A weather thing, yeah. Yeah, that's a good question, Nikki. I haven't been paying attention whether Marie's asked one. Maria, no. Oh, we've got Psyche, persistence. And then I had a wild dream last night. After I did that forced cord cutting, I didn't do it just for my ex-husband, I did it for all of them. All of my exes, even my last one, even my man. It can't hurt. It can't hurt. I think PayPal's better anyway, Nikki. I don't know how much yet. They haven't started coming through from YouTube, the payments, but I think they take a fair chunk of them. I think YouTube keeps a fair chunk of it, third or something like that. PayPal's better for me. They only keep a little bit, 5% or something. I don't know. Can't remember. You're cooking today, making tacos. Sounds fancy to me. Yeah. Oh, you've been out of it, tired, looking for a job. Oh, good luck with that. Having trouble mustering up excitement. Donna Marie, the mini reads are by donation. You can donate any amount using. Just check out the pinned comment; it'll tell you all about it. Psyche, persistence. She's determined. Look at her eyes. Goddess of the soul, Psyche is here to lift you back up so that you may persist. Jackie. Goddess of the soul, Psyche is here to lift you back up so that you may persist. Remember that the ability to stick to something will be your greatest advantage. Motivation, self-motivation. There's been a lot in my readings about self-motivation. We need to find that encouragement for ourselves by doing the things that make us motivated. Like for me, I've lost a bit of motivation because I can't train at the moment because quite a few days there. And that, I felt my energy waning kind of thing, you know? It's the things that we do. Get out of bed in the morning and do psychic cafe, go training and all of that. It's that stuff that keep my energy up. When that isn't there, yeah, you got to dig deep and it's harder to find. So start doing the things. Start doing things like exercising and stuff like that that will rise your energy up. Best tacos. Yeah, super chat doesn't work for some of you. It doesn't work for me either. I can't do it on anyone else's channel. But I think they take quite a fair chunk of it, YouTube. I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. It's just nice getting them. Marie, did you give a question yet? I don't know. Oh, yes. I've been doing my readings for the collective, but it seems like it's been for me. It will be. It's as much challenging being for the collective or just for me. It'll be for both, but let's ask your higher self about that. As I said, it's very hard to read for yourself, but then when you still do it for the collective, it's for you, and it's like, yay. Turns out I can read for myself if I'm not focused on me. I get the same thing. I get a lot from my readings, which is great. And it is for you first. That's a self-loving thing, right? Got to do it for ourselves first. Very hard to read for ourselves. Who is aware of fulfillment, Maria? So, yeah, it's fulfilling you too, as it should, We shouldn't sacrifice. That's a belief that a lot of us have. I should sacrifice myself. I shouldn't get anything more out of it apart from the money or whatever from my work. Well, yes, we should. We should get a hell of a lot from it. We should get fulfillment from it and the money and growth and it be nurturing for us and all of it. Yeah. So maybe check out your awareness on what you're allowed to get from your work. It's freezing, like freezing cold, or my video's stopping. Oh, rest and prepare. Get ready. Oh no. It's about your fulfillment. You're allowed to get a lot from your work. It's for you. It is for you, first and foremost, and it should be. So question your awareness about that, your thoughts about that. You shouldn't just get money for work. It should fulfill you. It should be for you. It should be nurturing for you. It should provide growth for you. It should make you happy. You should be like, you should get a lot from your work. It's not true that we should sacrifice everything and do a horrible thing for our work. Yeah, which I don't believe that you've got that belief at all, of that belief. So yeah, they should be for you. But don't do it for you, otherwise it'll mess up. So rest and prepare. Right now you're doing it, preparing for the next stage kind of thing. Yeah, just go with it. Trust it. Thanks, Nikki, for the PayPal. Got money. Donation. I want to tune out all the crises. So my question is, you didn't put a Q at the start of it, Nikki, but I saw it anyway. What is my natural innate way of hearing, listening, connecting with my higher self? What's your natural innate way? Interesting. Simplicity. So it's when you're not looking. You know when you lose your keys, when you're looking for them, you can't find them. And then when you give up looking for them, you find them. You know when you are trying to find an answer to something and you stop asking for it and you start doing the washing up and then you get the answer for it. It's that. Yeah, you're channeling for the collective, Maria, but it will be for you too, and as it should be for you too. It's hard to read for ourselves, but we do it for the collective, and then it turns out it's for us too, which is great. And so it should be, because you're meant to get plenty from it. And so, Maria, check your awareness out about that, about what you think you should be able to get back from work, because it should be very fulfilling to you. So back to Nikki. Yeah, so when you're asking the questions and you're trying to connect and then you don't, and then you do the washing up and then you connect. It's in the simple things. It's in the simple things where you just switch off and you resign yourself to doing it. You just resign yourself to doing it, like washing up. Some people get the guidance in the shower and things like that. It's the simple things. So you can't perfect it. It's like, how can you be really good connected washer up? You can't. It's the very fact that you do the washing up in a simple way, that you're just doing it. You're not trying to get anything out of it, that makes it so perfect. I love it. So do the washing up, Nikki. You do mine if you want. Who's apologising for what? Who's done what? Who's done what? What have we got here? Wow, a lot of comments today. Hi, Jan. It's my new name. Okay, ready. I saw a question there, but no donation for it. Whose was that? For anybody, yeah, I can't find so many comments. I can't find it now. But whoever gives a question, just check that pinned post. It tells you what to do for the mini reads. It's by donation, super chat, super sticker, or the PayPal link. I just got a cat out. I love these cards. I started using them in the dailies as well, getting one of these cat cards out because they're gorgeous. Let's get a cat out. What card have we got today? Persistence. So we've got to motivate ourselves. Something up with the pets. I've got lots of signs today. Yeah, the signs today kind of blew me away. I woke up and I put on the energy update and I was like, wow, so much crossover with yesterday's Psychic Cafe. Very cool. Curiosity. Didn't we have this one yesterday? Meet Blaze. With eternal kitten eyes, he experiences each instant of sight, smell, and sensation as if for the very first time. His mind is a delightful question mark. When he meets another kitty, visits an unfamiliar place, or tries something new, his mind is not addled by presumptions and assumptions. He's simply curious and open. Most of all, he's curious about himself. He asks, what am I feeling right now? What do I believe, and why do I believe it? What is my heart trying to tell me? Let's cultivate this playful kitten's curiosity so we may continually learn, evolve, and discover. We did, yeah, we had it yesterday, didn't we? It's Blaze. Blaze is being a bit clingy right now, like chicken. Yeah, Jen does the typos. I just saw that comment there. Jen's the queen of typos. Blaze, we've got to be adventurous and curious. I'm curious about this. I'm curious about this injury in my leg. Ow. I shouldn't poke it. It's developing quite a bruise now from the massage. And the timing of it around the message of closing down. Thank you, Jackie. The message of closing down and being quiet so that I can listen to the energies. And me doing the longer Psychic Cafe shows, which really suits me. And then doing the little videos, which is great too, because I can succinctly give some messages out there and get more people watching this. The timing and the signs, following those signs, you know, the timing of it all. So it might seem that it's a wrong thing that I'm injured my leg, but it's not, right? New directions, a new signpost. Let's be curious about it. Maybe things aren't going wrong, you know? Maybe things aren't going wrong, maybe they're going right. It's interesting to me when I do something like that, like damage myself, or something goes wrong, because I'm like, things don't go wrong for me. Like that time I had an iPhone, whatever it was, 7 or 8, I can't remember, and I dropped it. I don't smash phones. I don't do stuff like that. Crap like that just doesn't happen to me. I don't have accidents and stuff. I dropped it flat on its screen. I'm like, you're kidding me. I broke the screen. I know some people break those all the time, but I literally never. And I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? How have I manifested that? Things like that don't happen to me. Took the phone to the repair place to get the screen fixed here on the island. When I went back in to collect it, it wasn't ready. So it's not ready because it needs a new battery. The battery was about to destroy your phone completely. It was all. They showed me a photo of it. It all bubbled up, and I'd noticed that the screen had been pushing up too. It's all bubbled up, and it was about to destroy the phone completely. And if I hadn't have smashed my screen at that time, taken it in, within 2 weeks, he said I would have had no phone, and I've had to buy a new phone. And so yeah, it cost me a fair bit in fixing the screen and getting a new battery, but not as much as replacing the phone. And so sometimes these things, they happen. But what I'm hearing right now is that we've got these signposts. See these, follow the signs, like literally a sign. Go this way. We're being redirected. Ooh, I've got tingles. We're being redirected right now in weird ways. Because we're weirdos and our higher selves know how to shove us in a direction that we wouldn't have gone in with weird things like smashing our phone screens. Or twisting a muscle deep inside our leg so that I do longer psychic cafes. Seriously. So I might not go back to training in the mornings. I might just go back to training in the afternoon. Because I'm loving the format of this now. Jackie, thanks for your donation. What is the tiredness and stalling on the job search? Good question. Yeah, what is that? What's going on with Jackie? Hi, self. You severed a tendon, Kelly. Holy crap. Yeah, sometimes we get taken down so that we're forced to receive from other people, right? So, Jackie, Oh, you've got time right now. And there's some creative thing coming through. Maybe you're not doing it. There's something trying to come through you. You're being given time. You've got a gift of time right now. So don't keep on focusing on the not finding a job thing. And you've got a rest. You're being given this time for a good reason. You know, when I keep on getting the message sometimes for people that enjoy this rest period now. You know, when it's always the way, isn't it? When we're single, we want to be in a relationship. When we're in a relationship, we want to be single. When we're really busy, we want to be resting. When we're resting, we want to be really busy. That's what you've got going on right now. And the tiredness is trying to stop you. I was getting that when I first read your question. The Jackie, the tiredness is trying to stop you. That's your higher self saying, no, now's not the time for searching for a job and for trying to do that. Now's the time for resting, letting go of things, and tuning into that creativity. You've got a signpost, Jackie. You've got a new signpost, but you have to start listening and doing whatever the hell you want to. Doing whatever the hell you want to that day and enjoying this time. You've got a gift, don't waste it. You've got a gift in this time right now to yourself, don't waste it. There you go. Needs another motherboard. Interesting. Oh, there you go. You want to pursue design on YouTube but afraid. You've got the time to do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, Jackie, do it. There you go. I knew you'd know what they were going on about. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Lots of conversation today. You're all a bit chatty. A lot chatty. So we've got a cat out and it's the same cat. Let's get a soul truth. What's our homework? Wasn't that interesting? The South Node stuff yesterday. I learned a lot. And I was telling Katie last night, a friend of mine, back when I was with Jared, so that was probably about 7, 8 years ago, a friend of mine was really into the node. She's like, oh, do you know all about the nodes, what it means, the North Node and the South Node? It's so interesting. What's yours? I'll tell you about it. And I tuned out. I wasn't interested. And that's unlike me because me and this friend have a lot of conversations all the time about stuff like this. And I just didn't want to know, and I didn't pay attention. And she told me all about mine, and I didn't. It went in one ear out the other. I didn't retain any of it. But you see, that's when I wasn't doing all of this stuff, and I knew like the timing is right now. And now when I watch those videos, the crazy drunk astrologer tell me about it all, and yeah, that stuff that I read from all your posts in the group yesterday. Now it's really interesting, and I know that I couldn't have got it back then because I wasn't. It would have stopped me. It would have got me. I would have, because our man is Leo, and I would have judged myself and not shine, not put myself out there. So, very interesting that. But it wasn't this homework. It was the South Node homework. You don't fully understand it. Maybe it's not time for you yet, Christine. Maybe it would do the same thing for you. Maybe it would. It's the wrong advice for you right now. Because I definitely only needed to hear that after I'm putting myself out there in a big way. Because it would have stopped me. It would have made me judge myself like, oh, I'm not meant to be doing this time, this lifetime. Man, that's not true, is it? It's not true. He's funny, right? Isn't he? You laugh. The drunk astrologer. He drinks so much. Wow, he drinks so much. I was watching my sun sign, moon sign combo yesterday. Very interesting. Wow, very interesting. It's convoluted, yeah. So what? It's on North Node is kind of our soul mission or something like that, and the South Node is what we need to release. Yeah, how about that, Leo and Aquarius? Isn't that interesting? There's a lot of us. I know I was royalty in a past life. I had this reading, it was a very long time ago, when I was in Scotland. And it was this guy, I can't remember what his name was, but he does like drawings while he's reading you. He's a past life reader, and he draws you while he's reading Georgie past life person, and I was a queen. He was telling me I was a very fair queen. I really looked after my people. They loved me. My people love me. Very fair and just. I can feel that energy now. I can imagine it. But it's interesting that the Leo is about that too. The Leo South Node is about that. With royalty in a past life kind of thing. And, well, he said I was very fair and just, so I don't think it was... You were running to the point you had to, yeah. What did he say? He said something that cracked me up so much. I can't remember now. And I'm imagining them as I'm watching them, like, what would it be like to do like a long live while I'm drinking? I don't want to, it gives me headaches. But what would it be like to do a live drinking heavily like he does? Or videos? No, I couldn't do it. Yeah, Fernando, what's his name? I can't remember his name. I don't know. Here we go. Oh, the one that draws your soulmate while looking at you. Hasn't Nikki got somebody? Nikki, don't you know someone that does that? You know, Nikki put a post up that was half her and half her soulmate or something to imply. I don't know. Ask Nikki about that. Christine. It was a very long time ago that I had that done. Here we go. To where does my soulmate... No. To where does my soul want to travel? Why does your soul want to travel? Hey, Pastor. The mini reads, if you check out that, read that pinned comment. Click on that, read that. It'll tell you how to get a mini read. When we travel, we grow. We open up our little worlds to more adventure, thrills, patience, understanding, trust, and oneness. Blaze the kitty. This is what he's telling us too, right? To be adventurous. Our hearts and minds expand and our desires are satisfied. Where is your soul calling you to visit? Travel is also that state. We don't have to be in it. I talked about it yesterday when I was making, in one of the readings that I did. Sometime yesterday, I talked about this. You can be in lockdown and be traveling, and be in the traveling state of mind when we break free. When we break free of the norm, of the stuff that we do. We're not doing the repetitive stuff anymore. That's what you do when you're traveling. That's why the universe can, that's why people can find themselves when they're traveling, because they were wide open to new stuff, right? Hey, Katie. So we're open to new stuff. We're doing different things. The universe can put people and things in front of us when we're wide open like that. But most of us, we're total muggles and we keep on doing the same things over and over again, going to the same places, eating at the same places, doing the same thing, going to the same gym, going to the same cafe. And that locks us in. The universe doesn't have much to work on there. It has to put, if there's you doing the same things, going to the same places, and then you're the soulmate or you're twin flame doing the same things, going to the same places. How the hell can the universe work with that? How can it put you in front of them in front of you? So this travel state of mind, we can do where we are right now. Even if you're locked down in your house, even if you're sat in a cage, even locked down in your house, because it's a mindset. You're watching half an hour behind. Can you do that? I didn't know you could do that. You've been wanting to travel to Darwin and Tasmania. Go and see the snow as well, Christine. Well, it won't be now, will it? In the winter, go and see the snow near Canberra. Anyway, yeah. So, getting into a travelling state of mind, that adventurous state of mind, Blaze. There's a reason that Blaze has come back, and it's not because he's clingy like the rest of the cats. In fact, Chicken, she sat over there today by the window looking out at the rocks and the squirrels. Today's soul action. Pick a location on your desired list. Choose a date. We can't really do this at the moment, can we? Start planning. And then wait for the lockdown to start again. Travel restrictions. Create a Pinterest board or start searching on travel sites for the best restaurants. I like the sound of that. That delights my inner Taurus. Anything that will create movement to let the universe know you're ready and make it happen. Believe you can. Switch things up. Go to a different cafe. Do what you can to be in this travel state of mind to break free of your ruts that you've got yourself in. The universe has got a new path for you. But we've got to be flexible. We can't be so rigid that we keep on doing the same things with the same people in the same places. Can't wait to travel, Deborah. No, the end of COVID. Will it ever end? Probably won't. It's just like the new flu kind of thing and a new virus that's always going to be around. Oh, well, there we go. Be adventurous in a travel kind of mind. Go to different places. I don't. I keep on eating at the same places, going and seeing the same people. You see what happened when I changed gyms last year? I met my man. That's what happened. This is what happens when you break free. To go somewhere, do something. I was thinking about Kuala Lumpur last night. Haven't been there for almost a year. I miss it. I wanted to be back. I went there in my mind. I was walking down the street toward the Twin Tower, Petronius Towers, whatever they're called, and going to that mall and going to the place that I like to eat in that mall and the shops there. I want to go. I want to go shopping. Ooh, come to Thailand, Deborah. Yeah. Okay, let's get some tarot out. I'm just thinking about you'll go to KL. Yeah, I do like it, KL. I do. I always used to go to, what's that island called? Why don't I remember the name of it anymore? In Malaysia, the place that everyone goes and gets the visas. I used to kind of like that, but it got a bit boring. W forward. The prediction for COVID is that it'll vanish as quickly as it came, and then in another 10 years it will come back. Interesting. Dana Grotstanova is the artist who did my twin flame and high self painting. Wow, she's got some special offers for March. But there you go, everybody. That's the one. That's the reader that will do a picture of you and you. Does she do a reading with it as well, Nikki? More civilized than Bangkok for the airport. The airport is fantastic, isn't it? Kuala Lumpur. Well, there's two airports, but yeah, fantastic. I need more coffee. I'm gonna make a coffee and then I'm gonna make some taro. Make some taro. Hang on. Okay. Taro has been very interesting lately. And I love that I've got into tarot. Remember, I never used to use tarot at all. I used to use the little cards and then oracle decks. Tarot is more rich and diverse, I think. And often more real as well. In your face, real kind of thing. Darkness It's got the balance in it, tarot. I like that about it. Often oracle decks don't have balance in it. It's all love and light. Rainbows and unicorns. You know, not real. And shadow work is where it's at right now. Getting balance, being all of it, allowing ourselves to be all of it, allowing other people to be all of it too. Like I was going on about yesterday. Letting people have the crashes. That was in the energy update today. Being a true leader is allowing yourself to trigger people as well as inspire them in a kind of a positive way. I've got some goddesses on the floor. Tarot used to frighten you, really. Like, scary, like Ouija board. Ouija boards. I always wanted a Ouija board when I was a kid, but I was terrified of it too. The rider decks can be brutally morbid. Oh. Some goddesses were hiding under the table. Thanks, Nikki. Yeah, put a link there. I'll be interested in that. Have I missed something? No. Yeah, I'm thinking I might book a Missy reading. I would be interested. She's a good reader for me. She's got them available now. I should do that today before she doesn't have them available again. Oh yeah, you got the shadow deck. I'm going for my next massage on Friday. More pain. I don't think I'll be training before that. Yikes. Friday. Katie Friday. Morning, I think it was. Can't remember. We got the sevens. Very interesting images. I do like this deck. It's making me think more. Like, that was so important yesterday, that card of looking behind her. Seven of Wands. I want to read it from the book again because they've got different insights when you get these different decks, and I like it. I like it. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Let me show you. Good night, Nikki. Good to see you in here. Masculines working through the stuff. For sure. Yes, they are. Yay, at last. Oh, not for Gabe, you know, I'm not talking about Gabe and Timothy here. They're doing the work. They're doing the work, but I'm talking about the rest of the masculine. But yeah, they're getting triggered, all of them. Seven of Wands. What an interesting image, right? They're both on alert. That's what it seems like to me. Claire and Chicken, both on alert, seeing what's coming, what's coming, what's coming. What's coming? The Seven of Wands comes as a positive reminder that your life is headed in the right direction. You've worked hard and know what you want, so don't be discouraged at any setbacks that show up along the way. So don't be discouraged by any setbacks that show up along the way. This may also indicate a time when the momentum of your success will require your personal resolve and courage when dealing with other people. So it's important that you stay strong and assert yourself. Do not be afraid to speak your truth. This is a very dynamic, energetic time in your life, so remember to celebrate all of your accomplishments. Speak out about them, shine your light, because you're inspiring people and pissing people off, and that's important you do both. As you move forward, any new projects or ideas that you have will require your attention, planning, and innate skills. You know what you need to do. Ooh. Headed in the right direction. Interesting. So when I was getting that they're on high alert, Claire and Chicken there, from that is me still being unresolved about pissing people off. Do you know what I mean? If this is saying it's good and great things are coming, and be sure to assert yourself, stay strong with other people, that I got high alert out of this. It's just there's one sticking out of the heads like that. I know they're not sticking out of the heads, but it's like that shock, surprise kind of thing. Gain, competition, creative ability, success within reach. Wow. Yeah, I like, listen to the reverse part of this. Oh, yeah, I was getting the reverse message, of course. Of course, I should read the reverse part of it. I was getting the negative out of it, the one high alert. When reversed, the Seven of Wands may indicate a sense of feeling overwhelmed, judged, or criticized by others. Yes, this is what the message is. If you feel that you've not been able to speak your truth or express yourself freely, it's important that you stand your ground and remain strong in your convictions. In the energy update, I had something about recognizing what is constructive criticism, the criticism that we need to accept, and what is just people's projections and stuff like that. Yeah. It can be tricky because our ego wants to tell us it's projection when it's not. It's valid criticism and stuff. It's important to stand your ground and remain strong in your convictions. How are you focusing your energy into what makes you happy? You will need to be clear in your intentions, or else you may find yourself stuck in a state of limbo or indifference. Oh, chicken wants to go out. Well, that's interesting. So they are on high alert because they're afraid of pissing people off. Go out, honey. Yeah. I have to remember to, when I feel the negative energy of it like that, to read the reverse part of it out of the book. Okay. Because you know me, I don't read reversals, but I kind of do. I feel it when it's in its negative energy. They don't need to be upside down. I don't need that kind of stuff to feel the energy. I don't need anything, in fact, but I like cards. I could do a reading with a newspaper. I could do a reading with anything. With anything. Get my slippery deck. Oh, I love the Light Seers deck. Still, probably my favourite. I don't know. The Light Seers, oh, I do like the, what's it called? Dark, what's it called? Where is it? What's it called? You know, the one I mean. That one, I just hit it. Dark Mansion. I do like this one. Light Seers. I do reach for the Light Seers when I'm doing for a reading for myself though, but these are very beautiful too. This one, the Love deck. The Love deck. Thanks, Deepta. Light Seers is beautiful. The Good Tarot. Don't connect with the Good Tarot. I've seen it. I've seen other people using it, and I don't get anything from the cards. I don't get an energy from them. So, well, there's an example, right? The Good Tarot of the light workers not wanting to do the dark stuff, the shadow work. That's what the Good Tarot is about, isn't it? Trying to be one-sided. Oh my God, we've got 3 cards out. I'm going to have to take them. Similar to the Light Seers, yeah. It's by the same lady, and it's called, what's it called? I'll show you. The Muse Tarot. It's this one. Kaczan. Yeah, it's only feminine. There's only women in it. Again, people wanting to be one-sided, right? We've got three of these cards out. You want the mansion cards. They're great. They're just really bad to shuffle. You can't find Firefox yet. Firefox is available on Lazada. Okay. I don't need the book for this. Hang on. Right, we've got 3. The first that came out was the Chariot. The Chariot. The Chariot is about taking the reins of your life, but we've had the message to let go of the reins of our life, to surrender more and follow that path and let our higher selves take the reins of our life and follow along with it. So the Chariot is also about movement forward. Your Chariot awaits. If you just follow that path, you know, in the Light Seers deck, what is it? No, not in the Light Seers deck, in the Mansion Tarot. The 3 of Wands, is it? With the signpost on it and the Chariot awaiting up the hill. The Chariot awaits is what I'm getting from that. So there's something about being uneasy about people's reactions and what's coming, but your Chariot awaits. It's almost like we've got to get over that fear of what's coming before we can get going. We're like, I just want to get going, but I'm a bit scared. And the higher self is like, nah, well, you see, you can't get going when you've got that fear, when you're looking back over your shoulder, scared that people are going to be pissed off or attack you for what you're doing or criticize you even, or whatever, get triggered. Because you're going to slow down and keep on looking over your shoulder. I don't know, when I'm riding my bike and I look over my shoulder to see if something's coming, I wobble, and I think we all do that. When we're looking over our shoulder, we wobble. Sometimes it's really dangerous because I wobble so much that I could hit something. And then we've got the High Priestess. Does anyone know why there's B and J on these? What's BJ? I know what BJ is. You don't need to tell me that. But what is it in tarot? I've often wondered that. BJ. Anyway, here we've got that balance again. The black and the white, the same as the Chariot. And the High Priestess, of course. The I don't have a link for the kitsune. I'm pretty sure I put an Amazon link for the kitsune in my videos, but not the Dark Mansion. Couldn't find that on Amazon. Boaz and Joaquin. Thank you, Dita. Who's Boaz and Joaquin? Is it a couple? Huh. So the High Priestess, you know, she knows. Peanut butter and jelly. Butter and jelly. Anyway, the High Priestess, she knows. She knows. She gets the downloads. She gets the messages. She's a seer. She reads the cards. She knows what she's got. What's she got in her hand? She's got a scroll there. Say tarot on it. No, Tara. She's got a scroll. She knows. She's got the information. It feels like, you know how we are feminines? We are the portal between worlds, right? We birth babies. Oh, US Magic Planet has a Firefox. There you go. We're portals. And the High Priestess especially, because we're bringing through, we're the go-betweens. We're the ones that work between worlds, right? We're the ones that work between worlds. So even more so. It seems like this message is like, take your place and be okay about what happens and follow, surrender. And then we've got the devil. We've got the shadow work. We've got the shadow work. It's so important. The devil controls us, like the fear of the tarot and the Ouija board and all of that. When we've got those fears of the darkness, it controls us. Joachim and Boaz. What's our divine laws? Biblical stuff. Okay. Melissa says that Boaz and Joachim are located in LA. No, I think she's talking about the shop. Just try and order them, people. I'm sure Sabrina, who is it? I'm sure Melissa hasn't checked. It's like I don't check when I do my shopping in Thailand on an online shop whether they ship other places. Just try. Most places do, right? The devil, doing the shadow work and not being scared of it, not being scared of the shadow in other people either. I'm not scared of it anymore. And you know, I've been finding so much out about my astrology, about my chart lately, that it's one of the great aspects of me as a warrior is I stand up for people. I'm also a pig, Chinese sign, and that's part of the pig too. It's like, don't mess with the pig or the pig's family either, because the pig will attack you. And that's me, totally. I stand up for people. And you might have noticed, you know how I talk about empowerment, and empowerment gives you that confidence to be open-hearted because you know you can deal with anyone. You might have noticed in here when dickheads come in, I deal with it. I don't need to be quiet or report them or block them and stuff like that. I just deal with it and they go running. And I don't just do that for myself, I do it for everybody. That's dealing with the dark in other people. If you know you can handle it, there's no need to be scared of it. Anyone's aggression or the criticism or anything. That's what I'm getting from that. So we've got trepidation in this. It's like looking back again. Oh God, what's coming? Oh God, what's coming? I'm a bit scared. Stopping us from moving forward because we can't move forward with that fear. But we are the portal in between worlds. So you do your shadow work is all good. And shadow work is now inclusive of other people's shadow, dealing and being okay with other people's shadow too. Okay, Deepta, let's do you. They're a great website. Akasha related, are they? What was that? Something just sparkled at the corner of my eye. Where there's nothing, where there's just floor. Deepta, guidance for your current energy. Thanks for your donation, Deepta. Hello, Katie. What was that? Right. Oh, Deepta, patience and intimacy. We're doing a lot right now before we get into relationships, apparently. We're doing a lot of inner work. You know, I do a lot of soulmate readings, very popular. And this message comes up over and over again. Often your true soulmate, your twin flame is up there, their energy, or it will be, their energy will be up there, and we've got to keep on moving up and up and up and up and up and raising our vibration, getting better rather than holding ourselves back. But a lot of people are holding themselves back because it's like, well, there's not anybody that's a match to me now, so I better not grow and be even shinier and even brighter. But that's not the right thing to do. So having patience with relationships coming around. Deepta. Refocus on grace. You are in the flow of it. You are in the flow of it. It is happening. So don't tell yourself, Deepta, it's not happening. It's not happening. How can I make it happen? It's not happening. It is happening. It's just a more longer convoluted path than you think, and it involves other things. It involves other things. Santa Mary's Tarot, Book of the Dead. Ooh. Good night, Deborah. What's going on with Katie? Why are you putting weird messages up, Katie? Okay. We've really got to get fearless, haven't we? I think that's what the message is. Be fearless and follow those signs. The Lightseers deck. Let's get one of these cards out. The voice keeps on stopping. Well, that's so bad. Here we go. We've got a Lightseer out. Yeah, this is a lovely deck. Ace of Pentacles. There's an offer coming in, a golden opportunity, but we've got to be ready for it. Be ready, be ready. That's what my guys have kept on telling me personally. Be ready. Just be ready. Be waiting and ready because something's coming. Remember how, was it yesterday? I was saying, oh, it could have been in one of the dailies, in fact, but we have to keep our vibration stable. I think it was in one of the dailies. Okay, let me explain. Everything is pretty easy to manifest. Okay, it might not seem like that, but once you get into alignment, everything is pretty easy to manifest, apart from relationships. Why are relationships so hard to manifest? Because you've got two moving vibrations. Money's vibration doesn't move, so it's easy to manifest it, easier than other things. A lot of like success and stuff like that, you've got a fixed vibration and then you get your vibration to align with it and you get whatever it is that you want. Now, relationships, you've got two moving vibrations. Woo, we're all over the place like this. Ah, like, can you catch me being in the same vibration at the same time? Because we're all over the place. So we've had that guidance to raise our vibration. Just keep it steady though. Yeah? Not give up or, be all over the place. Keep consistent with our vibration so that we can be more fixed, so that the other one, the other relationship person that's like, well, all over the place, is more likely to find us there. Like, if you're meeting someone, you've got to stay in the same place, right? You say, I'm going to meet you in town outside that shop. You stay in that same place. You don't go somewhere else, go to another town, be all over the place. They'll never find you if you do that. So we've got to be consistent. I think it was in one of the daily reads anyway. So this Ace of Pentacles, it wants to come in, but who knows when it's going to come in, because it might be all over the place. Whoever's offering this pentacle, their vibration might be all over the place. We've got to be consistent now. Thanks, Arabella. Jan, I have that same problem. You can only do one thing at once on your phone, right? So we do have an offer coming in, but we've not got to be scared. We've got to kind of let go, but take the reins in some kind of way. Take the reins of what is ours. Let go of everything else. Be guided because we've got a new path opening up to us, and be ready and be consistent with our vibration. Is that too much to ask? Let's get another card out. The Queen of Materials. Yes, the Queen of Materials. So she's expecting greatness. She's expecting success. She's owning it. She's expecting success, right? So we just need to have our just have our vibration high and consistent, so that they can find us and expect success. Don't expect the crap. Arabella, let's find out what your higher self wants to say. Don't worry, Arabella. Believe in yourself. Don't worry about yourself, whether you're good enough, whether you've done enough, whether you've got rid of the blocks, whether you've done enough inner work or whatever. Don't worry about yourself. Of course, it's not self-loving, is it, to worry about ourselves and not believe in ourselves? So this is when it's great to want to improve yourself, right? Doing this inner work and stuff like that, but it starts to turn against us when we do it from a place of I'm not good enough, because then that's not the self-love thing. So try not to worry about yourself is what I'm getting there, Arabella. You are good enough. You've done enough. Wow, be willing to travel. So this is bringing it back to that adventure kind of thing, that message that we got. Be willing to do different things, go different places, to be open. Maybe not have an itinerary for the day and just follow your nose. Be willing to travel. Be willing to be in that travel state of mind, being open to anything, doing different things. Oh yes, if everyone could click like on this video, that would be amazing. Thank you. It really does help the channel out when you click like. And when you comment. And your watches, of course, and subscriptions. It all helps. And shares as well. I'm hoping that Facebook shows more people those short videos that I'm making. Facebook doesn't like you to share YouTube videos. Who knows? It just feels right for me to do that. The short videos at the moment, I know as you're getting longer and longer. The last one was 6 minutes. Start off 2 minutes, then 4 minutes, then 5 minutes, then 6 minutes. Okay. Dark Mansion next. Expect the good things coming in. And don't question ourselves that we haven't done enough yet. Thanks, Sherry. Dark Mansion Tarot. I had a little celebration in the supermarket yesterday. I was riding and, I needed to get, what was it, eggs and painkillers. Haven't needed to have any of the painkillers, which is good, but I needed to go and buy them. And I knew there was one more thing to buy. And on the way, I'm saying, eggs and painkillers, eggs out loud as I'm riding my bike. I'm like, and there's something else. I know there's something else that I need. There's something else that I need. Anyway, I buy a whole rack of, I think it's 30 eggs from the supermarket. And I always take the old boxes back. They use them again, the trays. And so I put them in there's this like little back room where they keep the egg boxes and stuff. And in that room is where there's got some freezers and some fridges. And as I'm walking out, I still hadn't remembered what the other thing was that I needed to buy. And as I'm walking out, I caught a glance of this fridge and there was a cream in it. It's like, yes, it's cream. And I had a little, yay moment. I was like, yeah, fist pumping. Woo! I remembered. Did you see that short video? I shared it on Facebook of someone and their brain. And so this guy is like goes upstairs to a room to go and get something, and then he's talking to his brain, going, "Why did I come in here?" And there's this other version of him downstairs, sat there, his brain saying, "I don't know. Why did you go? Why did you go in there?" And he's like, "Oh, come on, tell me, brain." And he's like, "You went in there for the toaster." He's like, "I didn't come in here for the toaster. Tell me." And he's like, "I'll tell you when you come back downstairs again." It's like, "Oh, just tell me now." And it's like, "Oh, I'll tell you when you come back downstairs again." So he goes downstairs and is really annoyed. And then brain goes, "It was your phone charger." Well, I had the opposite of that yesterday. I had the opposite of that yesterday. I had a win. Brain told me at the right time. I saw it at the right time. Sherry, inner guidance for my love life. Thanks, April. Sherry, you're perfect for somebody. Are you perfect for yourself? You need to be perfect for yourself. You're perfect for someone already, Sherry. You don't need to perfect yourself. You're perfect for someone already. But in order to believe that, you need to be perfect for yourself. So I'm getting this feeling that when you look in the mirror, when you think about yourself, you don't think you're perfect enough yet, but you are. You need to be perfect for yourself first to realize that you're perfect for yourself already. Calling for self-love, but to appreciate yourself as you are right now. You're already perfect for someone, but when you don't believe that, when you think that there's got to be changes, I'm not perfect for anyone right now, there's got to be changes, that means that you're judging yourself and you're expecting everyone else to judge you. So you're not open to someone that would love you because you're not loving yourself. That's why it's always got to start with self-love. So, yeah, Sherry, it's got to start with self-love. You've got to do it for yourself first. Loving yourself first, which means appreciating yourself and knowing that you don't need to change. Yeah, it's about your thoughts. It's the way that you're thinking about yourself. You're not romancing yourself. I figured that. I figured that you were Sherry. Yeah, it's your thoughts about that, about you. You're not romancing yourself. You're not appreciating yourself or romancing yourself, Sharon. You need to do that first. So really love on yourself, like properly. You're amazing. And I'm not saying that we're all perfect. We're not perfect. Not one of us is perfect, but that doesn't mean anything. We're good enough as we are for everything that we want, for love, especially, of course we are. So really appreciate yourself and romance yourself and question those thoughts that you're having about yourself that puts yourself down. Because when you're really loving yourself and you really realize that you're amazing, and if you're in a relationship with someone just like you, it'd be amazing, and you actually deserve that, and you're really good in relationships and you offer a lot, then you'll be close to that energy of bringing someone in that will agree. Thailand, eggs and Xanax at the same store, and beer. England's like that too, isn't it? I think so. It's not all of the pharmacy there, it's just the basics, and whatever those painkillers are that I get. I don't use them very often, but you have to have them in the house, don't you, for when you do. Same question as April. Thank you, Jill. April, doing the inner work, but feel like I'm standing still on the outside. Should you be doing something? Holding your vibration. Isn't this the tarot cards that I've just got out? Okay. So April, this is yours. Passion and gratitude. So yeah, being grateful that you've got a particular passion. So if I were to get this message for myself, I would be like, I'm so grateful that I can do the tarot readings and everything. Even though I think that I should be doing a lot of readings for other people, I'm still really grateful and enjoying that I've got that passion. It feels like there's something bigger coming, right? But then you're second guessing yourself and you're not grateful for your passion because it seems to have no use. Do you know what I mean? You're not doing enough with it. Something is coming now. So being grateful for your passion. And like, I've been doing this for 21 years now professionally. It can be a long path, It's very much like life purpose stuff for you, April. So yeah, you're expecting too much of yourself here. Surrender and forgive yourself. You think you should be doing something or something should be happening with it more. We think that we should be ready to put it out there. And a lot of motivational speakers and business leaders and stuff like that will tell you that. You do it now and put yourself out there in a big way. People used to say that to me years ago. When I'm there busy healing myself and yeah, my business was there and I was doing a lot of webinars and stuff like that, people would say, how come you're not in Asia yet? They'd say, like, how come you're not teaching all of us? How come you're not out there doing it in a big way? It made me feel terrible about myself. I was doing what I could, and I was sorting myself out at the time. It was right. It's not true that you should be able to do like massive things before you've healed yourself, before you. Our higher selves never want us to take giant leaps like that. It's always step by step by step. Our higher selves aren't in a rush. And our higher selves know that we're not here for everyone else to do something in the world. It's about us and it's about our own growth. So give it up, that push. It's almost like you're pushing yourself to do something, to get something moving. And your higher self is like, no, but it's about you. So just enjoy this time instead. So try and be grateful for that you've got these passions and let them unfold slowly, taking your time. Slow down is the message stone. Same question, Jill. Let's see. Interesting. Similar message for you, Jill, but about being okay about doing what you love. It's like you're one step behind April in a way. Being okay, just being okay to do what you love. So you're not making it okay to do what you love. So if this were to apply to me, I would be in a job not doing what I love, maybe trying to do this in the evenings. Like you see some YouTube readers that are obviously doing that instead of I can do this, like I can do this full time. It's okay for me to do what I love, that kind of thing. You've got to make it okay for you to do what you love first, Jill, because paths don't move forward fast unless we are doing what we love, allowing ourselves to do that, allowing ourselves to get what we want from it, doing the self-love thing. But when we follow our passion, we've got that motivation, intrinsic motivation. I'm not struggling to get up in the morning to do this. I've got a motivation because I love doing it. We're not supposed to be able to force ourselves and get motivated for doing something that we don't love to do. We're not supposed to. So, yeah, Jill, don't resist it. Let it go. You're allowed to do what you love. So you might have a lot of people and a lot of messages in your life and people saying, you can't do what you love. Who are you? Who are you to do what you love? Do what you hate like everyone else does and sacrifice yourself to get money to survive. Something like that. You need to let all of that go. There's a lot to let go. You're welcome, Sherry. Yeah, it's letting go, letting go, letting go. You're welcome, April. We push ourselves so hard, right? And it comes from that we've got part of our spirit that wants to be better, to grow and to do it and to do more. And that's great. That's the motivation in itself. But then it backfires when we push ourselves too much. Like I said before, we push ourselves too much and then it's not self-loving. Fine line, isn't it, between the pushing ourselves in a self-loving way, wanting more for ourselves, and doing it in a self-defeating way, like we're not good enough. And then in the energy update, I said something important in there. What was it? We're not babies. That's it. We're not babies. What was that about? We're not babies. Yeah. No, nobody deserves handouts. We deserve care, yes, but not abundance because we're not babies. We're here to do what we love and share it out in the world for others. If we all did that, everything would flow perfectly. Everything would get done by the people that would love doing it. That's another thing too, Jill. Let go of your job you hate doing, for sure. Because you're taking someone's job. You're taking my job. Taking someone's job of someone that would love to do that. And someone else is in the job that you would love to do, and they're hating it too. If people would just stop doing that, every role would be filled by people that love doing it. Think of it that way. Just shifting your mind first, right? You're welcome, John. You've got to be adventurous. There's a new signpost coming. But we've not got to be scared of the darkness in other people as well as the darkness of ourselves. I've got to expect, keep our vibration high because there's something coming, and expect the best. Expect great things to come. What else? Not that. Oh, it might have been that. What else? Yeah, these are such beautiful cards, but terrible to shuffle. They're just so sticky and waxy. Waxy cards do not make good shuffling cards at all. You resent the time it takes from doing what I love. When you get to that point, I got to that point, and it requires change then. So it's not necessarily changing what you're doing, but changing the way that you're doing it. So if I get to the point of resentment of say, when I was doing the half price sales at the weekends, I started getting to the point of resentment. And it's not that I hate doing readings, not at all. I love doing readings. But when I'm having to put a lot of hours into it and I don't have any time to do anything else, yeah, that's too much. We don't need to do that, right? And so then a change is required. So then I'd stop doing the half price sale at the weekends. What else? Same with the videos too. It's like if I'm still working at 9:30, 10 o'clock in the evening because I've made all the videos and they all need editing and stuff like that, nah, the resentment kicks in there, so a change is required, right? That's when I cut back. When that happened, that's when I cut back on the videos. It's like, okay, well, I'm not going to do them for each star sign because that's too much work, and yeah, cutting back. So when we get to that point, if we love what we do, it just requires a shift, and the shifts always lead to the next. When we let go of something, we listen to our feelings there, we let go of something, we make some kind of a change, and it always leads us to the next thing, you know. I think I need new flowers. Going to hate what you do. Wow. Well, what are you interested in, Jill? What's the best, Jen? I missed something while I was going on about something. Don't know. Anyway, let's get a card. "10 years in May." I've missed a message. Oh, the Fool. Get ready. This is the adventure card as well, right? The Fool. Get ready. Get ready to take a risk. It's going to seem like a risk. It's not a risk at all. You know what's risky? Is not listening to your guidance. Carry on doing what you're doing. That's risky. Following your guidance isn't a risk at all, but it feels like that to our muggle ego minds. So be ready. It's like, be ready. There's a new pathway opening up, I'm telling you. We've got to be expecting it and be ready for it. Dealing with our fears. We're about to get something. The Ace of Pentacles. Flower, pluck and toss. Did you like that? Yeah, I need more flowers. I really like this one though. Look at it. Look at it. How cool is that? The way that it's kind of grown a little bit wispy, and I like it. I like that it's got a bit missing from it. I like you, flower. I like the way it's damaged, right? It makes it prettier. I stopped working 10 years ago this May. Woo! I stopped working 21 years ago. And I knew I would never work in that kind of environment again. Told everyone I'm retiring. Of course I'm working now, but it doesn't feel like work. Kind of does. The hours feels like work. Doesn't really feel like work though. I'm having fun. Like I say, I used to do this with my friends anyway. Isn't it good? And that's important too. What makes that flower so special and so pretty is the damage that's on it. It's great. I'm making new gardens here. They'll be growing flowers, they'll be growing vegetables and stuff. I can't wait. We're planting it all now. Got like raised beds and stuff. I'm hoping there's going to be a lot of amazing flowers there for my bigger card read in my house. We're taking pictures. Oh, guess what we haven't got today? Relationship stuff. We haven't got relationship stuff today. Still not in these either. Ace of Swords. Breakthrough in mental focus. We've got to stay focused, stay steady in our vibration so that this opportunity can find us. And metamorphosis, profound change, comes from self-awareness. Our lives are about to change in a big way. We're transforming. The metamorphosis is from like caterpillar to butterfly, isn't it? Changing completely. And it's coming from our self-awareness. It's coming from the inner work, of course it is. Something important's coming. Okay, I'm going to make some more coffee and have a pee. I will be right back. Put the microphone back on. Coffee. Here we go. Do you all like this longer format of the show? It really suits me being able to just follow these tracks of the information that's coming. It's like, yeah, it's like an adventure. It's like what the cards are saying. For me, it's like an adventure. It's like being deciphering those clues and all of that. And I need time to do that. I can't do it quickly. Remember how rushed they were when I was going to training afterward? I'd rush through the messages and stuff, and it was all very frantic. It doesn't make for good channeling. Or that frenetic kind of energy. So it works really well for me, this format. So I guess this is it then. No more training in the morning for me. And go from this to recording videos and doing the private reads and stuff. Suits me. Family style meals, pot roast, lasagna, chicken pot pies. Ooh. The phone's ringing while you type. You've got it all going on. Takeaway, deal food delivery. Oh, good idea, Jill. I like cooking. I don't particularly like cooking. I'll tell you what I don't do. I don't do stuff that Christine does. Baking, anything that takes a long time. My cooking is quick, one pot kind of stuff, rice and something. It's I can't be bothered with the recipes that take a long time. Really cannot be bothered with that stuff. It's not me at all. That literally never make sweet stuff. Never. You're welcome. Okay, what have we got here? Fire. Strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Is this happening to us or through us or a mixture of both? Are we all getting angry still at stupid stuff like mandarins? Power chords. I'm not angry anymore. Nothing's making me angry right now. I can't think of getting angry yesterday. I can't think of what I did. Oh, I got money. Yay. Who's this? Jan. Thank you, Jan. General guidance as I'm becoming more aware of myself. Awesome. Isn't that good? Cooking is like art and I love art. That's cool. It's your thing for sure. Jen, okay. Microwave food's your favorite. I don't have a microwave. I wouldn't use a microwave. I don't trust them. Jennifer Bruno. This is, by the way. General guidance. Because you're getting aware of yourself. Isn't that great? Jennifer. The challenges might be overwhelming, but your higher self is saying it believes in you. It knows. Like, we're never given challenges that we can't overcome. And the trickier the challenge, it's like this adventure thing. Like I was saying, I like this format because I can. It's like that for me. It's like a bit of an adventure. Decipher the channeling. It's like, what is this about, and where is it leading us, and all of that. So Jennifer, see your challenges like that. Are you challenging yourself? You're giving yourself challenges, setting yourself challenges. I just wonder why your challenges feel overwhelming, because they're obviously not, because you wouldn't be given them. We're never given stuff that we can't handle. Your higher self believes in you. Oh. And Jennifer. Yeah, your higher self believes in you, and it knows that you can deal with these challenges. So I'm just wondering what that overwhelm is about. Maybe you don't think that there should be challenges. There should be. That's how we grow. Yeah, you might have been listening to law of attraction teachers that say everything should be easy. Now, everything flows with ease, yeah, but it doesn't mean there's no challenges. Everything flows with ease. The challenges come easy to you. Do you know what I mean? You are heard, right? So you are going to get what you asked for, but there's going to be challenges along the way. That's the way we want it. Imagine if you went to go see a movie and it was just like she did this and it worked out for her. Nah, you wouldn't watch a movie like that. You don't want a life like that either. The challenges are really important and we do actually want them. See them as adventures. You are heard. Like your higher self is giving you what it is that you want. It's not going to be, and you don't want it to be that easy. You want to grow. So follow your passion, Jennifer. Even when there's challenges. The challenges aren't saying you shouldn't be doing this. It's the wrong decision. It's saying, yeah, this is great. This is going to grow you. There's some challenges. I love my bed. A third of our life in bed. Same with pajamas too, and workout gear. That's the way I feel about it. That's why I've got a lot of pajamas now. I spend a lot of time in them, and in workout gear. Bikinis. Some days I don't wear any clothes, actual clothes, just pajamas. I don't wear anything to bed. My pajamas are just lounging around the house, which I do a lot of. Working in my PJs. I like being comfy. I'm Taurus. I like my food too. Yeah, I agree. Our environment's got to be beautiful. Oh, cool. Jill, sounds good. You so in love with your bed. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. What is that? Why have we got that out? I've never seen this card before. Apple. Temptation will test you. Oh, it reminds me of one of the readings for next week, one of the dailies. We got a choice of two. The most tempting one, in fact, that this kitty came out. The most tempting choice is not the right choice, but it's going to seem like this choice, but we've got to make this choice, and the choice that is actually that is going to be the other one. So this is telling me, you know how it said we've got to be ready. We've got to be ready for this new thing coming in. There's going to be a temptation. There's going to be a challenge. There's going to be a wrong option. It's like there's going to be two options, and you have to decide, because we've got free will and choice, right? You have to decide. There's going to be a temptation, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Could be about relationships, this. You're going to have to question what is triggering that strong emotion in you, and whether you want that or not, the trigger. You know what I mean? I don't know how I can explain that. So say if you've got the choice of two people in front of you, two possible lovers, say, you might feel very passionate about one of them, but it might be because you can't stand them. They trigger you. You know what I mean? Another one might be more comfortable and easy, but they might be the more adventurous one. I mean, what's an adventure to you? Is it having someone to fight with because you recognize that they trigger you? That might be your comfort zone. It's not really an adventure. You've done it before. Is the adventurous thing choosing the one who's got more stability? But the adventure then is to build something, to go into emotional places that you've not been before. The same old is kind of more tempting because the emotions that it provokes in us are more practiced and stronger. There you go. That was it. The same old has more emotion behind it. It feels that way because it's more practiced. We've practiced that emotion more, and so it's stronger. And it feels comfortable to us, even if it's uncomfortable. I use essential oils on my bed as well before I go to bed. I go to bed really early, and I usually watch Missy. But her lives are so long too that I started watching them in the afternoon now, and I'm still watching them when I'm going to sleep. Because I go to bed really early. I like my bed too. And I'm not really an evening and night person, so I like going to bed early and just laying there and watching videos or still watching a movie or something on my phone and then falling asleep. But yeah, it's been Missy lately. I love watching her. She's funny. She's got good information. It's great because a lot of readers and people like that tend not to have very much from me. It's nice. I can receive from Missy, which is good. You have a lazy boy, orthopedic chair. When I was 8, I had an operation. and there was a lazy boy in my room. I was private. I had a private room. I had an operation because I got 3 kidneys, and one of them wasn't working properly. Now it's working properly. And yeah, there was a lazy boy in my room. My mum would sleep on it. She didn't want to leave me there by myself. And she said that it's really comfortable to sleep on. Purple mattress. The mattress in the old room was better than this one, but I've got used to this one now. It doesn't bother me. Lazy boy. Don't remember, I was too young. I probably sat on it, and what's the big deal about this? But when you're little, chairs aren't very comfortable. It's like one time I was upgraded to business class on a flight. This was years ago, 20 years ago. And the chairs were just too big. I'm sat like a kid with my legs sticking out up in the air because if my back was against the back to support my back, my knees went at the bend of the chair. Sat there like a little kid. I'm like, this isn't comfortable at all. Yeah, the bigger chairs, but just because I'm going business class doesn't mean I'm a big fat person with really long legs. Like a big chair isn't comfortable, right? And I'm not that small. You love the challenges, Jen. But one has me struggling with forgiving myself. Oh, there you go. Part of me was wishing it was easier to do. You're going to feel great when you overcome it, I'm sure. When your higher self believes in you. They got that message so strong. Your higher self believes in you. Cross, do you like sitting in it? I do that anyway. Yeah, I do that anyway. I like having my legs up. I don't actually like sitting in chairs much at all. I very rarely do it. I sit on my bed and work. Sometimes I sit on the lounge there and work, but not very much. I thought I would sit on the lounge more than I do, but I don't. It's not comfortable, hey? Chairs aren't comfortable. Much more comfortable sitting on a bed or sitting on the floor. Yeah, I'm the same, Christine. I'm a leg crosser. And if I'm in a car, same thing. I've got my feet up on the dash. I can't have my legs down. Anyway, fire and apple. I've got a temptation. Do you want more of the same? It is kind of a do you want more of the same, but it's more of a temptation because we feel passionate emotions, strong emotions, and we are confused by it. It's like, good night, Maria. It's like, who do you choose? The one that you're having passionate emotions about, or the one that's you're not feeling that much for? And it's not that you're feeling not much for them, it's that it's a new journey. It's like when you have a thought, your neurons, they're linked together. It's like an electrical charge fires between them, between the neurons, and they're linked together. And the more that electrical charge goes from that neuron to that one, so maybe from the apple to the fire, you're connecting apples with fire, apples with fire. The more that happens, the stronger it is. And it's the same with our emotions too. The more we feel something, the stronger that connection gets, the stronger we feel it. Broken tailbone. Ooh, ouch. Ouch. Okay, so let's get another card out. Shark. Take care. There'll be a loss of material wealth. We've got a lot of warnings here, haven't we? Good night, Jen. I do boat pose to release my hips. Clunk them open. Releases my back when I do that. Shark, take care or there'll be a loss of material wealth. Watch out. Watch out for your stuff. Oh, hard lessons. This is about hard lessons. Choose the wrong thing. When the universe shows us, it gives us feedback. Here's a pile of crap for you then. You just chose the wrong thing. You went for the apple. Interesting, isn't it? It's like the Bible stuff, the apple. Tempted by the apple. Mm. Then you manifest a lot of crap. Washing machine died. Get back to the basics. The quill says, get back to the basics. Getting to know ourselves emotionally. Getting clarity on that. Especially about our fears. Remember all the looking back thing and the fears and the shadow work and afraid of other people's shadows and stuff like that. Get back to basics, because we're being asked to know ourselves on a much deeper level now. I'm feeling it. That's why, another reason why I want to keep on going with these longer psychic cafes is because I'm getting so much from it. So much good information, and it's getting me in that vibe to this better stuff in my dailies too. I know it's a shift in energy. It's not that I was bad before, but there's been a definite shift in energy this year. After that first week, after the New Year's celebrations and stuff, there's a definite shift in energy. I like it. And of course, we always get better the more practice we have, right? So the longer I do this stuff, the better it gets. Get back to basics. Looking after yourself. It's got that self-motivation thing in as well. We've got to do that stuff. Whatever motivates us, whatever makes us feel good. Not just in the moment, the long term, you know? I was going to buy a new one, then I thought, better ask my ex first who fixed it. Wheel. Indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. You might feel like this is happening. It's not happening at the moment. This isn't what is happening. Your ego might be telling you that. We're all having to wait, but we're very active in that waiting. Inside of ourselves, though, we're active. Getting to know ourselves and keeping our vibration high. It makes us feel indecisive, like you all said in your questions. What should I do? It feels like nothing's happening. Yes, nothing is happening on the outside, but it's not the outside that matters. It will happen on the outside. Got to stay consistent. It's not rambling aimlessly. Be at peace with it. The winds have changed. Look, the leaves blowing there. Change is happening. It doesn't seem like it though right now, but it is. I can feel it. You see, it's exciting to me having the dullest dreams ever about an ex-husband. They really are the most boring dreams. Like, nothing happens in them. There's nothing about the dream at all. But what excites me about it is like, why is this coming up after 21 years? Why is this coming up for me now? Does this mean I'm having to clear out all of the old marriage stuff and everything? Does that mean there's something coming? It's kind of exciting. Because why would it come up now otherwise, right? Over and over again. But my dream last night was very, very different. It kind of freaked me out, to tell you the truth. It was about I was selling tickets for a fight night. I was on the door. It wasn't here. It was in another place. It was crackers there. It was a big place. And the people that I know, that I've worked with before, with the Muay Thai stuff, it wasn't them, it was someone else. It was like someone had taken over a gym or a stadium or something. And I was still working there because I worked with the old people. But the new people were Russian mafia, which makes me think it's about another island here where my man has got a gym, because that's where they are. And it's a bit heavy, this dream. I was leaving there because I I wasn't waiting. I didn't want to be around them. I didn't want to wait for my money, for my pay. I wanted to leave and then go back and get my pay because I didn't want to hang out there. And so I left. But as I left, there'd been this mouthy French person, backpacker, which aren't they always like that? And this guy, he'd mouthed off to this big Russian dude. And as I'm riding away on my bike, this French backpacker is in front of me on a scooter or something. The Russian dude overtook me and shot the French backpacker. And I was like, I didn't see that, I didn't see that. I just carried on riding. I didn't see that, I didn't see that, I didn't see that. And then I had to go back and get my money. My money was waiting for me there. And as I was leaving from getting my money, an ambulance was arriving because the hospital was there and they were pulling this body in, and I didn't want to see it again. I didn't want to see it. And other people were saying, oh yeah, right, he had a motorbike accident. Look at that. That doesn't happen through a motorbike accident. Like, I cannot see this because I know it'll haunt me. I was like this, and I was listening to everybody. I wanted to get out of there so that I didn't see it. I didn't want to be a part of it at all. And then I woke up. Wild. Much more exciting than dreams of ex-husbands of just being in a room and doing nothing. But it's weird. It's like I've not even thought about that stuff on the other island where those mafia are. But of course, when I woke up, I'm like, why did I dream about that? I'm like, oh, okay. Crack up. Dissatisfied with life. We want more. We've asked for more. It's coming. It is coming. Just got to be peaceful while things get together. Remember that, what I was saying. Keep our vibration still so that it can find us. Not still, constantly evolving. You can still find us if we're steady, constantly evolving like we do, raising our vibration. So don't be too dissatisfied. We've got December here. What about December? A loss. A loss in December. What losses did we have in September? December, I mean, not September. What losses did we have in December? This is last December, I'm being told. And what's it got to do with the price of fish? August just flew out. I'm not taking another month. An announcement in December caused sorrow. Anyone know what this is going on about? December, what happened in December? An announcement that caused sorrow. Killing off a part of myself that's no longer needed. Could be. An announcement that caused sorrow in December caused a period of frustration and lessons to be learned too. It's got something to do with what we're going through here. But it was actually protection from a powerful friend. Something was held away from us, either by the universe or somebody. Maybe this is what's coming back around again, something that caused a loss in December. I'm pretty sure the dream was more clear than that. As I said, it is actually founded in truth, that dream. It's not something I've thought about consciously, about that element of that particular island where I might be moving to. And the circles that I'm going to. But no doubt there is an element of that. Not be afraid of the darkness, right? Don't be afraid of other people's darkness. But I am going to turn a blind eye to some things. I'm not going to get involved. I'm not going to challenge the mafia. No. I'm not stupid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's one of those dreams that is actually about what it's about. It's literal. About James and the people involved in it, and that particular island. The particular island where there's people there that are always trying to call this island a bad island because they're doing the magician thing. Look at that island over there. Well, there's a lot of dodgy shit going on the island. No, but look at that island over there. Don't look at us and what we're doing. So what happened to you in December? There was something that happened there. It's got something to do with this offer that's coming in. There was disappointment in December, but you were being protected. Yeah, and it caused minor challenges. It was an announcement that caused you sorrow. You heard something. What else shall I get? Let's get some animals out. Yeah, and that's part of the shadow work too, is to accept people's darkness as well. You know what I mean? Like, you pick your battles. You don't try and... There's some people to stand up to and there's some people not to stand up. We don't get ourselves into dangerous positions. Do we? Not anymore. I used to. I'd be trying to be the best friend before. I was stupid. I was just open, seeing the best in everyone. I was all love and light, no matter what. Nah. I'm not going to be stupid now. I'm going to protect myself. And that's part of protecting yourself, right? Especially around mafia types. You don't look, you don't see it. Last time I talked to Max was December, we split. Last time I talked to mine too was December. Yep. Maybe it's coming back around again, but we've got to be steady. Or it's not, it's someone else. There's a choice between two, remember? The fire and the apple. One's tempting. Oh my God, Missy was talking about that yesterday. I watched her last night from yesterday's. I know she's done one since, but I've not seen that. She was saying about this Mercury retrograde bringing people back, which of course is what it does. Exes and stuff. But we might be surprised. It might be someone that we just didn't expect at all. And that there's likely to be a choice. It made me a little bit scared. Like, who? Not that any of them are scary to me, my exes, but why? Why come back? Oh, you were telling her not to get back together. I was saying, yes, you can move in with me. And then it didn't happen. So we had that message of not being scared of people's darkness, right? Not being scared to trigger people. But my dream was also, don't be stupid either, right? Don't be stupid either. I wanted to get out of there, yes. But I went back to get my money. I was protecting myself. That's exactly what I was doing in my dream. It's almost like a prophetic dream, like you can handle anything. You can really handle anything. I did the right thing in that dream, I absolutely did. Very interesting. Got on 2 dates, wasn't interested in either choice. One was super aggressive, the other was very passive. Zero attraction. Your family, okay? Chameleon spirit, act as if. Act as if. We are waiting for something, aren't we? We're waiting for something to happen, act as if. That's this too. This is the act as if, kind of. Expecting great things to come. The apple and the fire are the same. The apple and the fire are the same ones. It's the heightened emotions, the temptations, the heightened emotions. because of what we already know. Same old triggers, that kind of thing. So communion spirit, act as if, expect good things to come. Hawk spirit, let spirit be your guide. Let spirit be your guide. We're being moved towards something, gotta trust it. Treat it like an adventure. Here we go, here's the relationship stuff. Swan spirit. Time for a deep dive. This is the soulmate card, right? The swans together. Time for a deep dive, a deep relationship. Come on, then. And then I had this thought that maybe my yacht ex would come and see me. And I'm like, why? Why? That would be freaky. I don't want any of my exes to come and see me. Just the most recent one. I'm going to do the relationship combo again. What's going on? The love lives, because yeah, December for me was relationship stuff, thinking it was about to happen. Okay, just say we've got some hawks back on this island as well. A family of them. Trust. Trust. Have faith. It's calling for us to have faith. This situation, it's going to happen very soon. Again on the bottom of the deck. Wasn't that on the bottom of the deck yesterday? Let's get one of these out. Keys on a ring. The keys, the keys. Heart with a key on the bottom there as well. Keys, keys, keys everywhere. Many options, told you. The fire and the apple is an option. There's two options. Many options, decision. Unconventional, string along, one night stand. There's options. Keys on a ring. The keys open different things. There's going to be options. We've got to know ourselves and why we feel a certain way when presented with certain options. It could be the fear thing. We could be attracted to fear. A whisper of love. Okay, let's get a message about love then. Trust. We're going to have options, but trust yourself and trust your decisions. We're being prepared for this, right? Oh God, dating apps, no. What a waste of time that is. For me personally, I'm sure some people meet people on them things, and yeah. God, no, it's such a waste of time. It's just easy just going about your life and then someone showing up. Going about your life in an adventurous way, in a travel kind of way. Travel perspective, right? Itchy ear. Quiet the microphone for too long. Slow down. Pause and allow things to unfold. Don't try and push it. Even internally or externally, don't try and push it. The relationship thing is what I'm talking about here. Don't try and push it because it doesn't need to be pushed. It's happening. You just need to remain constant. If you're pushing it, your vibration is dropping. You're trying to control it. Have a good day at work, Christine. Keep your options open, yeah. No way, right? Dating apps, oh my God. It's just like if you want to meet the worst of the muggles, go on dating apps. Nah. They can just do that stuff by themselves. Seriously. Like attracts like. How funny that I was just saying that. Like attracts like. Leave them to themselves, the muggles with the muggles. The worst of the muggles are all on those dating sites. Leave them to themselves. If you long for more love, be more loving. Just be yourself. Go about your life and do what you do because like attracts like. Like attracts like. Anything else? Do we need to know anything else? Oh, fairy, maybe. Girl on the card has your hair, Christine. Yeah! Put flowers in it. This one. She's got a maze. Amazing hair. Oh, look. It's like a wedding couple right down there. Thoughts are leading her to. Thoughts and her dreams are leading her to that. Wow. Slow down, it's going to happen. Enjoy the journey. Let's get a fairy out. There's noises outside. It's like someone's playing the bongos with a plastic container. On a plastic container. Sometimes these fairy cards don't speak to me at all. Like the tree dread just came out and I wasn't feeling it at all. These two are there. Here we go. Solitude, yes, by ourselves right now. Think of being alone as meaning you're all one and in total harmony with everything. Didn't we have this yesterday? The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times, keeping your vibration steady and waiting for it. We've got new beginnings coming. This fairy godmother heralds the joyous news of a new baby or birth of a cherished idea. Protect and nurture your ideas as you would a baby. Protect yourself. Wait. We're waiting again, but it's more interesting waiting than it was last year. Something's about to happen, and I think it's going to happen during this Mercury in retrograde, which, what, lasts 2 weeks, is it? I'm feeling that it is. Leave it for the muggles. Live and turn themselves. Isn't it good that they all stay together like that? Band together. Yes. You won't ever do it again. Oh, it's soul destroying. It just makes you lose hope in the human race, doesn't it? Dating apps. Oh my God. Anyway, there we have it. That's today. That's the energies we've got now. There's something coming and we've got to be ready for it. We're getting ready for it. It's kind of active patience, sorting ourselves out, not being afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark. There you go. That's what I'm going to call this. Don't be afraid of the dark. Thanks everyone for coming along. Thank you for your donations and your support of my channel. It's always good to hang out with you guys in the morning here. Have a good day or night, everybody. See you tomorrow. And don't forget, don't be afraid of the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark. See you all tomorrow.